Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, Celis becomes an opera star. Ultros tries to hijack the play, though Setzer ultimately steals the show. Celis persuades him into taking the party to the southern continent with his airship. So sit back and enjoy. So, we did find Terra, but she's in a comatose state, and our next goal is to go to the Imperial Magitech research facility to find a specific Esper that can, knock her out of her comatose state. The problem, though, is we don't really have, a means to enter the Imperial continent. So our next best bet is to go to Yedo and hopefully find something there. And spoilers, we will. But yeah, our next stop is Yedo and eventually the opera. And at this stage the game becomes, to be honest, much more interesting. Because now we have access to Espers and we can learn spells, which is going to be very interesting. I did already set everything up. We get magic AP now. We learned Protect already. We obtain 2 Phoenix Stones, is also nice. That's something I like. Nice. But yeah, and let me quickly check again. Who did learn? It was Edgar, right? Yeah, he can cast Protect. That might be a very good spell. Protect is very good. That's because he has the Atlas Armlet equipped. Atlas Armlet does teach him Protect, not his Espers. But yeah, one thing we could do now, if we wanted to learn magic, we could go back to a low level area, like the Nasha region, and fight enemies there, and we will get some nice magic AP pretty fast. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move on. I don't really see the point in grinding magic right now. We don't have that many Espers anyways. Maybe Thundara might be very important, but that also takes quite some time to learn, so nah. Nah. Too bad though Locke couldn't steal something. Celis learned Fire. That's also not because of her Esper, that's because she has also something equipped, which is very interesting. Which is very good. I think it is the not Shadow here. Relic, what is it? Earring. I think it's Earring. Yeah, nice. Okay, we need to go to Auza's mansion. And then we find someone very interesting. The Impresario. Maria! He mistakes Celis for Maria. Because Celis apparently looks a lot like Maria. They are apparently lookalikes. Nice pose. And now I find it nice that Celis strikes at the pose and now Locke gets stuck in that pose. That's very funny. Okay, and we find a letter here. The Impresario did leave a letter here. Everyone just calls him Impresario, nice. So, we have a ransom letter also. There's a letter that someone wants to kidnap Maria, the star of the opera. He is calling himself the Wandering Gambler. Wondering what's his face? Are you born on a farm, son? But yeah, this guy is none other than Setzer. And he has a very different outfit, okay. Interesting. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Nice, we have Setzer. Setzer also a very interesting character to use, but more on that later, once we obtain him. He is the owner of the world's only airship, which makes you wonder why did no one else build airships. I mean, the Empire should be able to build airships, so kind of the question why do they haven't done so. But yeah, let's go to the opera house and maybe we can persuade Setzer in taking us to the Empire. And that will mean we have to concoct a very interesting plan. Is that guy new? I think that guy might be new. Of course, we quickly heal and then we move on to the opera. Does every inn have a different sleep jingle? That's nice. That's one I definitely not recall. That must be from a different game other than Final Fantasy. How much money do I have? 33,000. That's actually good money. But I don't want to buy anything here, I think. I might want another tent or two. But I don't want any weapons also. Tent. I only have one. Yeah, I could definitely... Let's buy 4. Tents are good and important. I don't have holy water. I think I still don't need holy water. So yeah, nope. Nobody, nope, nope. And I'm out of here. I could have checked the... Wait a second. We don't have a pub here, right? I think that's just coding. We have an inn, yeah. But we don't have a pub. But I want to check out the auction house again. I'm pretty sure it's still not open. No. When does it open? I think it's like after the events in the Empire. Maybe. Could be the case. But yeah, we need to go south now because that's where the opera is. And we've already been there, but we couldn't do anything there. But yeah, the opera scene, very iconic scene of this game. Probably the most iconic scene there is in this game. And that will also be very interesting because we have to do a boss fight with Ultros again. He's trying to hijack the show, basically. Oh, Edgar did not like that. Critical and eradicated. Nice. Because I learned Protect, I could like de-equip Zabin's Protect armlet, whatever he has, Protect thing, Protect ring, I think it's called. Because I can just apply it manually now. I don't need the auto protect. It's still a nice thing to have though. I got another main gauge. I think that's my 5th main gauge now. And I still haven't sold anything. Nice. Yeah. Just taking a quick look, yeah, it looks good. I don't need to check everything here. I like to check it every now and then, but, like, to be honest, it doesn't really matter until I learn it. Is that a new enemy formation? I think that's actually a new enemy formation we haven't seen yet, with the Iron Fist and the 2 Root Raws. But hey, still no match for us. You can nosedive all you want. You're no match for me. Oh, please kill him. Would be nice. Okay, nice. But don't have to see the animation for the Sunbeam then. Okay, and Opera House is over here. Of course I want to save before I go in there. Since I do run into a lengthy cutscene, not cutscene, into a lengthy sequence overall there. And it's better to save before that. Oh, Shamshi is gonna hurt again. Hey, look at the damage here. What is that? That must deal some kind of percentage damage. No way, like, Edgar takes so few damage compared to Zabin there. Bling. I will heal because for the following battles, Celis will not be available. So I can just spend her MP. And I'm not sure if I get like healed after like starting all of this stuff here. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, okay. Ah, it's you again. Okay, we do know about the Impresario's dilemma now. He loves to make an entrance. But yeah, we have a plan. We, like, make Celis the star of the show because she looks like Maria. Like, Celis' poses look so different, like, so unfamiliar, but I think that's just because she does not have her cape. If she has a cape, that looks different. The idea is that Setzer snatches Celis instead of Maria, and then we can persuade him into like taking his airship and stuff. Are you mad? Swoosh. Finger wiggle by Lock here. Yeah, Celis is also like, kind of embarrassed by that, but she secretly loves it. And she runs against the door, also funny. Mi, mi, do, re, mi, fa. Maria! Okay. Lovely, lovely, doesn't she sound lovely? Doesn't she sound lovely? That's the spirit. But hey, we got an even worse problem here. I got blah blah blah. That's can screw myself. I have my own plan here. Like, this is so random and I love it. Yeah, Ultros throws us a letter, but we ignore it. We haven't seen it. And here we are. It actually starts immediately. Nice. And look at the dirigent here. He is like the absolute star of the show. He's so on crack. Look at him. Yeah, like I said, a legendary scene here. Okay, we need to watch a bit of the opera here. War between East and West. Like, it's very similar to like the theater play in Final Fantasy VII later. Like, Final Fantasy VII in general, I don't want to like diminish it, but like Final Fantasy VII does take a lot, and I say it again, a lot of cues from Final Fantasy VI. Like, right down from the first boss battle. And like, basically, like Sephiroth is also kind of Kefka, but they basically are like polar opposites in a sense. Like, they are very similar, but also like they are basically the two coins of the two sides of the same coin. Like, Kefka is a very like present and like goofy like villain, and Sephiroth is like very like distanced from the party in a sense. Like, he actually is, and very mysterious. That's basically the like the parallels to them. But they are also like both like two like prototype, so to speak, soldiers of the like overarching like empire in a sense. Like, Kefka is the first Magitech soldier, and Sephiroth is the first soldier. I like those parallels. I think this entire scene in the Pixel remaster is voice acted, right? I'm not sure if actually this part is voice acted, but I know that like Celis' part is voice acted, which is very nice. I still don't like the Pixel remasters though, because I don't really see the point. What's the point? Like, they change a lot of sprites and stuff, and I don't really see it. Like, what's wrong with these sprites here? Like, I've never really understood that. Okay, we're gonna check on Celis right now. Let me give her some words of encouragement. Okay. I like that the music here also gets a little bit quieter. You cannot leave right now. There's a performance underway. Why can I not leave then? You also cannot enter here. No. You can also mess a lot around with the opera here when you do the like actual like boss fight stuff related to it, like the actual Ultros stuff. But I think I will try to avoid that because you lose time by doing that. And I'm not sure if I need more time for this than usual. Should be the case because enemies are stronger. Yeah, surely you like the ribbon, nothing else. Okay, let's check the score one more time. I should know it. I'm the darkness. Yeah, I should know this. Scene 2 is blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. We need to remember all of this text. That's gonna be important. Yeah, okay. And let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. I should be able to do this. The entire play here is a tragic love story between Prince Waltz and Maria. It's actually kind of funny that the actress is called Maria and the character in the opera play here is called Maria as well. Oh, my hero? Isn't it always like the first one? I'm actually not sure. I think there's something like that. Okay, I need to be careful here. I'm not allowed to spend like much time. I need to be fast when I inputted this, actually. This took me such a long time when I played this for the first time because I couldn't like remember the text. I'm the darkness. Never mind, it's not always the first option. I also think the text is the same like the GBA version, which is good for me. Must I? No, I was too... No. This isn't the right line. That was not intentional. I wanted to input the first option, but like I wasn't fast enough, and it like shows the second option. Sorry. But yeah, nice that we can also see what happens here if you fail this. Totally intentional. I wanted to show you that. The thing is, you actually have like limited tries here. Yesterday was a royal mess, but we managed to keep the stage. Okay, we have 3 days. If we like screw this over like 3 more times, I think it's like completely game over. It's actually kind of funny. And this also is a little bit faster now. Yeah, we can do this again. Nice that I failed it. That didn't happen in a long time. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 1. I think that should be the combination. I just wanted to show you what happens if you fail. Maybe the hack does like have something new when you fail. Of course, that was my intention, nothing else. If you say something else, your arguments are invalid. I like that the music goes like a screwed up record player. That's nice. Like, that's in general something I like about this game. The game has like the humor in the right places. Oh, my hero. I defaulted to the second option there, and then like I couldn't switch to the other one in time. That also shows me that you only have like a very small time frame there to input your choice. Which makes sense, but I wasn't sure that it was so fast. I mean, it is actually synced to the music here that plays, I think. Should make sense, at least. Must my. There we go. And look, that's actually kind of fast. I was like thinking for a second and that was not like fast enough anymore. Okay, but that should be it. There should only be like 3 options you need to pick here. Yeah, that's it. I can tell from the music. Okay, now we need to complete the sequence here. We need to talk to him, and we need to be fast about this. If the music like progresses too fast, too far, we screw this up. We need to like dance with the like imaginary rals here. Ha ha ha. If we get the flowers here, pick up the flowers and go up the balcony here. And then we need to throw the flowers and that's it. I actually was quite fast because she takes a long time to throw it. Yeah, there we go. That's basically the music cue where you need to finish this, otherwise you fail. Those, like this opera scene, like one thing that always reminds me of, and especially like Zelda's theme in general, what it reminds me of is the Final Fantasy rhythm game. What is it called again? Theaterism or so. I played that back on 3DS, and like that game has like those, I think like special like event, like music stages basically, which play like a very prominent theme from like the respective Final Fantasy game and shows you some scenes from that. Those were highly emotional, guys. Those were super highly emotional. I remember that. Like that was really like hitting hard, recapping on my like Final Fantasy career in a sense. That's something I really enjoyed. Yeah, okay, we are done here. We completed the opera after one fail. Happens to the best of us, I guess. Doop, 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 bap, bap, doop. Okay, now we have the dance scene here, but that's nothing we participate in. Look at this, so they got the moves. Like, that's so funny looking at this nowadays, but this was like high cinematography in gaming back in the day. Like, that's something you really need to appreciate. Hey, yeah, Cells was wonderful. And we found this letter. I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the impresario. Okay, now we know that Ultros is trying to sabotage the play. And he does so in the most awesome fashion imaginable. What? I like that it also like syncs up with the music. Like this entire scene is so well played out. Okay, once again, like I said before, like this entire like opera sequence also strikes the perfect balance between like comedy and like seriousness. I think it's very nice. Like it's like a super wacky scenario with Ultros trying to like drop like 1 ton of weight on Celis there and like all of that, and then of course the entire thing where you drop down in the end and like it's all then made in a way that it's part of the play. I think that's actually kind of awesome. Like those are literally like memorable scenes. Like you cannot like go full on like seriousness, especially I think in like a game like Final Fantasy, which is like supposed to be fantasy. Like you need to keep yourself grounded as a developer, I think, a little bit by like at least admitting a little bit that it is of course like funny in a sense. Like it is fantasy. It's not gonna make like sense anyways in a sense. If that makes sense. Did I already say sense? But yeah. What I mean to say is I like my Final Fantasy with like the right amount of comic relief. It cannot be like serious all of the time. I mean we have like this octopus here which tries to 4 tons, never mind. I also like how he like can exactly tell that he needs 5 minutes to push that thing. Okay, we need to talk to the stagehand. We need to go to the right room first. And we are actually on a timer here, so we better hurry. Okay, stagehand will tell us which switch we need to use here. Far right, okay? If you press the other switches, different things happen. Like one switch does turn off the lights, another switch drops you onto the stage and like locks start hopping on the heads of the of the Publikum, which is funny. Okay, we need to go over here. If we hadn't pressed that lever, the door would have been locked. Yeah, we'll take some fights here. Oh, guys are not particularly strong, but okay. I think the Goetia is the mouse in the middle. If you don't kill that one and it is alone, I think it summons new allies. So make sure that you take care of the golden mouse first. It also is more resilient to damage, as you can see. Yeah, the thing is, we don't need to defeat Ultros in the time limit, we just need to reach him. And I think normally you are supposed to try and avoid the enemies here. But hey, I do not really pay attention to that. My party should be strong enough anyways. But Ultros could be an interesting fight. Last time Ultros was actually quite the challenge, but that was also because we had Barnon with us. Ultros might also be a good candidate for Thundaga if you have Thundaga, because he's weak to thunder and fire. I can actually sneak past here, nice. Oh, 2 Goetas now. Just one-shotted, nice. Edgar packs quite the punch, I must say, I like that. Like, he's my strongest normal physical attacker, that's pretty nice. Phoenix stands, and I think if it's not enough, Locke can seal the deal here. Come on, fast before he summons. He can even steal something, maybe? Antidote, that's nice. I take that one. Okay, we can reach Ultros. Careful, we don't have anyone that can use healing magic, so I need to use some potions here. Okay, I think I wasted some, but okay. Okay, Ultros. Oh, reds. And now it's time for an epic bout, and we actually fall down the stage. I like how they also look at each other, like Wile E. Coyote-like. Okay, we completely blew the opera here, but it's our time to salvage stuff now. And we basically knocked out the 2, like, protagonists here, which is nice. Prince Rals and the other guy. But hey, luckily Locke is very good at improv theater. So, yeah, he takes the spotlight now. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave! You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel! Might as well make the most of this music! And you get the epic music here. I like this. It's me again, long time no see. Did ya miss me? Okay, yeehaw! Thrash them. Oh, nice. Did like one of the viewers actually throw a wrench just now? Is that suddenly like Paper Mario 2? Acid Rain. Oh, that's not good. Okay, 96. I can live with that. If we deal good damage, we also have the, of course, the benefit that we have him cornered. Oh, get him, ulti! They are also trying to sabotage me. Wow, look at this! They actually throw a high potion at him. That's not what happens in the normal game. That's nice. Oh, Sabin is blinded. That doesn't really matter. Enemy has no items, okay. He dives. Okay, he dives. Here, over here. What does that mean? Why does he change location now? I'm actually not sure about the location change. I think that might be something that he actually does in-game, like normally. Okay, if Sabin uses his Phoenix Sense, he counters with Acid Rain, it seems. Get real! Maria's never going with you. Wrench. Ouch, hey! This is funny. Gravity. He can cast gravity? This is wild, guys. This is super wild. I think he plans to do something. He's in trouble. He needs our help. What is happening now? Pray? They pray for us. Look at this. No, he actually for Ultros. Hey, that's not nice. Why is the audience for... Why is he the audience for Ultros? What is happening here? Damn it, wrong input. Okay, chainsaw. No, the wrong chainsaw. That's not good. Why does he cast fire? He should be weak to fire. Hello? Thrash him. Yeah, thank you, audience. Having fun yet? Guild toss? Like, against everyone, nice. Please stop that. Please don't throw money at the performers. It's dangerous. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is great. This is absolutely great. Nice. Acid Rain, Zavin takes that. Come on, Edgar, do the... Yeah, nice chainsaw, good. Toad. Buddy, Pell. Frogs, oh no. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh no, this is so wacky. You should use Maiden's Kiss, I guess. What is this? Another Phoenix Dance. Ultros will use Acid Rain again. I think I don't need to 1000 volt. Okay, that's okay. Actually, not quite. Go get him, ulti. Now don't throw high potions at him. Come on, audience. On whose side are you? Come on. You called? Oh boy. Zavin, get some healing, get real. Why does the audience have wrenches? That's not nice. But Ultros must also be dead, almost. I think, I hope. Oh, come on, don't do that. That stalls me, that's not good. Chainsaw, please stop healing Ultros. Come on, guys. Well, too bad. Nice. Dude, Ultros. Maybe I should also throw... Ouch. Oh, oh, oh. That's not good. Maybe we should throw an X potion on Zavin. Okay, do we have him? No. He over here. I'm gonna use an X potion. Unless that's enough? No, okay. I don't want to lose this, so better safe than sorry. Okay, okay, X potion was wasted, but hey. But I am an octopus. Goodbye, anti-leaves. Nice, okay. That was quite the wild fight, with some pretty cool new mechanics. Hold it right there. But we got a new challenger. One leaves, the next one comes. Most impressive performance. And here we have him, Setzer. I am a man of my word, Impresario. I'm taking Maria. What? Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Zetsa instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. Oh, I wonder if we actually get a part 2 in the sec, actually. That would be cool. I guess in Pub Quest or so. Yeah, so much for this play. I think the audience liked it. The audience at least participated a lot. Yeah, Zetsa kidnapped Celdus now. But at least that's all according to plan. And there's the rest of our party. Push, okay. The real show starts now. You're not Maria, are you? Okay, he finally recognizes that he got fooled. I like that Zavin does not say anything but Edgar. I wonder if we could bring another character here instead of Zavin who also have a line, I wonder. Would be nice. I still haven't said okay, he's not gonna help us. He wants to play with us first. Never mind, we do get a different scene here. What is this now? Okay, we are here. That is new. Normally we play like with him, and then he eventually accepts us, and that's weird. Okay, that's new. Is that normal that you talk to him and then like initiate the rest of the cutscene? Wait, are you crazy? Fine. Luckily, Celis does also have some tricks up her sleeve. Because we're gambling now. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler. Ah, I like it, I accept. But you could see that Celis did take Edgar's coin, and we did already figure out that that coin is manipulated. So it's always gonna be heads. But Zetsa is not fooled so easily. Double-headed coin. And I like that Zavin also reacts to that. That's pretty nice. Once again, very cool, like small scenes if we bring the right characters. That's pretty good. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. Okay, that's us all in. Let's go. Ante up. Okay, and with that we got an airship and can fly to the Imperial continent. Very nice. Yeah, a gambler through and through. I like Zetsa. Zetsa's really your guy that is like tough on the outside and soft on the inside. I like him. I like that they have those weird, like, laser show going on there. I'm not sure what kind of rave they are playing there at the Empire, but must be a pretty good one. The entire city is participating. But yeah, we are approaching Vector, the Imperial's capital. Also reminds me a little bit of Sonic Spinball, if you know that game. Like, I think it's also similar to the intro there. Okay, and we are here. Nice, Lock is still a toad, okay. We can quickly enter here again, but we cannot really do anything here. And we get a free refreshment here, that's nice. We have our crew here, that's nice. We also have a supplier here, which is also good. You can buy remedies, but remedies are expensive. We could buy that, but that's also something I don't need. I think teleport in this game is not really needed because first off, you also can get the spell, and secondly, normally when you want to get outside a dungeon again, you do have like a shortcut by that point, so it doesn't really matter. I could buy more potions and stuff, but nah. Now we have Celis again, and Celis can cast Cure, so we don't really need potions again. That's the machine room. That's the room where Zetsa did put Celis. Can we go to the other room as well, where we were previously? I'm actually sure you cannot go there again. No, we are here actually, never mind. It's here, yeah. I do not recall the layout of the blackjack perfectly, because we at some point will lose the blackjack, and it will get replaced by a different airship. Oh, look at this, nice place. A couch, some gambling tables, a roulette table, very nice. Do you have anything to say? No. Yeah, we cannot head back, we are locked into this now. But I want to talk to this guy, because this guy can unequip the party that the characters that are currently not in the party. And that's exactly what I want, because now I have all my equipment back. Look at this, all of this stuff here, very nice. But yeah, I think I'm still fine, I don't want anything here. Never mind, I just saw that Celis does not have her equipment anymore. Which makes sense, she was wearing like different stuff. I could give her the whip, but the whip is worse, nah. Mithril, green beret, and iron. Okay. We have quite the strong party by now, I like that. Oh yeah, she also does not have Ramu anymore, we need to fix that. Here. Oh, here. Ramu, yeah. 35-14. The thing also is, in case you don't know this, of course we need to reach like 100% for mastery. And the multiplayer, the raid there, does tell you how much magic AP we get in the end. So if we get like 1 magic MP, this will actually equate to 2% of mastery for Thundara, or 5% of mastery for Thunder here. Is there anything else like Esper Rise right now? Kate Sith, yeah, okay, you're making progress. You're also making progress. I think we haven't like mastered anything yet. No. Locke almost has Cure, that's good. But yeah, okay. We can leave and start exploring the Empire. Are we actually fully healed? No, because I equipped the Ring Beret on Celis. Wait a second. Yeah, quick refreshment, thank you. Good. Okay, definitely gonna save here. 2 times, because that's what we do. Okay, let's visit this city. This is the town of Elbrook. And every city here is occupied by the Empire. Actually, let's lead with Celis, why not? He sells the same stuff as the guy on board the airship. The occupied city, how sad. Nice. Sakura something. Foreign flower. Okay, more stuff for Shadow. Can he actually bring Shadow here? Does he actually stay for this long? I think I was sure that he leaves after you finish stuff at Zozo, but apparently not. Invis. Stealthy Ninja 2 turns user invisible. Could also be good. Produces mirages of user, yeah. That's stuff I normally do not use. Atma weapons, yeah. There's the Blade Atma weapon and the actual enemy Atma weapon, the creature. And Atma weapon is actually called Ultima, like especially in like later translation. Empty. Is it a good thing that I opened the treasure chests here? Might actually be a pitfall for something later. He wanted to... Oh yeah, that's important because... Yeah, that's actually foreshadowing for later, for Ozo's mention. Nice. We have Headset Priest. Plus 12% MP. Oh, okay. It could be interesting for Locke, because Locke has not a very huge MP pool. Yeah, otherwise you have Shinobi again. I'm gonna check out the other towns first. In total we have 3 towns here. The Ports of Limit, yeah. Yeah, this is the pub with the music, yeah. Sneak a thief. Why is this so expensive? Oh god. But yeah, we have enough of that stuff. I'm pretty sure no one else will need that. Maybe Go-Go later, but nah. Oh, she's drunk? Yeah, baby, woohoo! They don't even have money. Welcome. Okay, these soldiers here are really, like, enjoying themselves here. But can I also talk to the pub owner and do some quests here? Any jobs available? What do we have here? Merchandise delivery? Sure. With so many monsters appearing these days, it's dangerous to transport my merchandise. Think you could deliver? Think you could deliver my goods to Sen and Miranda for me? I'd compensate you, of course. Deliver the merchandise, accept a merchandise delivery. Thank you, you'll need to deliver my goods to the item shop in Sen and the weapon shop in Miranda. Okay, nice. East edge of the... yeah, that's also something for later. That's where an Imperial camp is. The fires and you'll regret it, yeah. These soldiers here. So stereotypically evil. Okay, Vector's at the center of the continent. Good to know. I also like that you can see that the city is damaged. That makes it more clear that the Empire attacked this city. No. I don't need that. But maybe I should, just to hear the jingle. Nah, not gonna do it though. High potion, nice. I think we are done with this town. Let's move on to the next. Yeah, I think we are done here. Obey the Empire. Okay. I think I wanna go to the west first. Don and Joker. Yeah, Joker could be annoying. Joker does have instant kill attacks. So we better be careful around him. We also encounter Don here as normal enemies. We did already fight a Don as a side quest enemy. But at this stage he should pose no issue anymore. He should be quite the easy enemy, to be honest. Chainsaw, let's go. Okay, someone learned Protect, but I don't really care. That has nothing to do with my Espers. I think I'm going the wrong way. I need to go up here. Over there we have Vector. Vector is something we will do later. First off, I want to go to Sen and Miranda. One of the citizens in... what is it the city called now? Albroke. One of the citizens of Albroke did inform us that the enemies on this continent apparently are very weak to magical attacks. So that's something to consider when we are fighting enemies here. But those guys are still alive. Those guys actually have quite the HP pool, I see. I guess that's my cue to also use some magic with Celis here, instead of just, like, avoiding to use MP. Did I already steal from him, or why did he not have MP? I can especially use magic with Celis now because Locke has a means to heal now. Very nice, very good. Let's go northern first. Let's not go to the west. I think northern is better because Sen is closer and we can also find a Shikkusu stable there. Which means we have an easier time going from point A to point B. I think fire is better. I think they are weak to fire maybe. Actually, I think not, otherwise, yeah, Phoenix Dance would deal more damage if they were weak to fire. Burn! Nice, okay. It would be very nice for Celis to learn Thundara, then she has a very powerful attack magic. I think at this stage that is something she will like. Since, like I said, Locke can heal now, and as such we are not relying on Celis anymore to heal us. And because she doesn't have to heal anymore, like all the time, she can focus on dealing damage instead. The dog barely survived and can tackle us again. Never mind, Edgar is cool. Goodbye. Good, let's go over here. Town of Sen. Okay, those guys say the same as their counterparts in the other city. My royal family was slaughtered by the empires. Holy shit. Okay. Was it the weapon shop here? I think it was the weapon shop here. Mithril stuff. Not the best stuff. But yeah, okay. It was not the item and the weapon shop here, it was the item shop here, I guess, then. What does the boy say? You can't even talk to him, he's just going straight through us. It's a little bit rude, didn't your parents teach you any manners? Yeah, mythic stuff, that's because the Empire is here, they are basically trying to prevent the citizens here to have access to powerful weapons. Oh, you've brought the merchandise from Elbrook. It's much appreciated. Please, take this as thanks. 5,000 gil, nice. We've been getting a lot of gil lately from those quests. I hope we will also still continue to get different stuff, though. Actually, we got the, like, ribbon from one of those quests, so never mind. Cannot complain. And money is definitely also not wrong. Oh, the Empire has a weapon called the Guardian, and it is apparently super strong. Okay, noticed. Peace ring again. Yeah, interesting stuff, but I need more specific applications for those. That's always like the thing. Sleep magic has the power to interrupt prayer. Or at least that's what I've once heard. Okay, interesting. She's searching for her child. I guess it's the child over there. That house where she stands is also going to be important later. But yeah, for now we are done here. Also nothing very important, but we did deliver the package. And we can use the Chocobo stable now to go to Miranda. Yes, let's take a Chocobo. Oh, no, he's not doing it when you start riding, never mind. Whoop, 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 whoop. I love it. Yeah, now we need to go to the west side of the continent. I like that the game gives you some freedom here. You are free to explore some stuff here. I think that's nice. I think that's also what like Final Fantasy games do very well, that they give you some like breathing room to like do some stuff in your own pace, while at the same time not like foregoing like some linearity, which like keeps the story going in a reasonable pace. I think the Final Fantasy games in general strike a good balance in that. Ether, yeah. Once again, I have no clue what those items will be later in the World of Ruin, but I'm gonna take them now. They can't be like super important anyways later. No elixir? Come on. Normally there's an elixir in the clock. Most beautiful town in the continent, and then the Empire came along. I know, the Fire Nation. Okay, this shop sells the same stuff here. I could buy Mithril, but I'm also getting like better stuff in the Magitech research facility. So I guess I'm holding off still. I'm holding off, I save my money. Her son was forced into the army. Sen and Albrook also too. Those guys have an epic dogfight going on. Place your bets here. Can actually go between the dogs. Not sure if that's a good idea or not. But we can do that. Yeah, get him! My dog's the strongest. Actually, Pokemon fight there. Okay, we need to deliver stuff here to the weapon shop. Oh, the stuff from Elbrook. Thanks. This is for your trouble. 8,000. Nice, okay. Oh, we actually do have... Okay, Slasher, Dark, and Heavy. Bone Claw of a Dead Magic Beast. Adds poison. Could be nice. And the spear too. I think I want the spear for Edgar here. Slasher sounds also good. Adds slow, okay. But I don't have Go in my party now, so I'm not gonna buy it. For a second there I thought I was stuck. I'm over there, okay. Doobie 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 doop doop. Can I sleep here? Oh, I think that's the girl we did write the letters to. Yeah, and that's the girl we did write the letters to when we were talking to the like wounded soldier in Moblitz. I like that you can make it so that the girl is chasing the soldier, not vice versa. Nice, cure all. I think that's actually it for the towns here. Nice. Yeah, those towns will be more important later. Because I think then they actually have like legit stuff to sell. Yeah, okay, we are done here now. I did get the Spear for Edgar. Once again, I should check stuff before I equip it. That can be a good combination with Dragoon here. But at the same time, he also has the Chainsaw, which deals very good damage. I think it will be very hard to compete with like a... Like the spear with the jump does have like some problems competing with that. Reduces speed, reduces magic power, okay. Still, I want that, yeah. Greatsword is not better. Burning is better, and you also still have Needle here. I still stick with the Thief Knife. And also, do I not have like a better shield for you? I think I actually have different shields that large for example, but Locke cannot equip them. I think Locke is actually made in a way that he cannot like equip like super strong shields and stuff, or these stronger shields. There seems to be a tiering there, but okay. A question where the Chocobo stable is here somewhere. I can see that on the world map. That's very handy. We have those weird chickens and another like a Mandragora type enemy. I think you don't want to have the chickens like staying here by themselves. I think you want to kill them first, because if they are alone they use like magnitude and stuff. And that's stuff we certainly don't like here. Okay, Sunbeam should take care of the Obertoreros. Weird name, but okay. Punch him, Sabine, punch him! Nice, okay. Okay, Sabine and Edgar learned something, but it's still not like their full learn set, so I'm gonna stick with their S-Press for now. You don't have Persona, that's of course a thing, so that's still something Celis needs to heal. Okay, quickly catch a ride here. Over here, okay. The Doctor does not 100% align with the stable. That's also kind of funny. I think it's very good design that the developers give you Chocobo stables around every corner here. Because you need to travel wide distances here, and like having to do all of those encounters is something you might not want to do. Especially if you have like more experience with the game, so with these Chocobos you can get like through all of this a little bit smoother and faster. But I like that it is still a choice. You have the choice whether or not you want to use Chocobos or want to fight the random encounters. There's a small fly in front of my monitor. Okay, I was gonna say where's the airship, but it is still there. I want to talk to the pub owner again. Maybe he says something now. I think I need to talk to him, otherwise any jobs available? Okay, we've already taken care of that. Okay, never mind. So that means we are done with exploring the continent so far. Actually, let me take one more look at the weapon and armor shop here. Yeah, that's something I don't need. We got a shuriken. Yeah, we did find that in a treasure chest. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can both equip it and throw it. Like there are other items like that. Headband. No, he has the green beret, so he's not gonna get a headband. I'm gonna buy 2 shinobi gears. Because those are apparently better. Kung Fu, yeah, much better here. Okay, some better equipment, I like that. Okay, that means our next stop is Vector, the Imperial capital. And we will find the research facility there. So that sounds like an exciting adventure, right? Alright guys, thank you all for watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.